Your mentor, Dave Pensado, encouraged you to move to LA and nurtured your early production career. What lessons or insights from him have had the most lasting impact on how you work today?
Number one is work ethics. When you're sitting in front of your DAW, in front of your computer, in front of your guitar, in front of your instruments, at that moment, you are trying to please your inner self the best you can. It's like, don't ask me if something sounds good. Ask yourself, does it sound good? Does it now? Ask yourself the question. Don't try to detach yourself from the process.
Mhm.
Always do it about yourself, and that's how you are going to become better about what you're doing. That consistency of work ethics in every little piece of EQ that you move, every single thing that you put in that track needs to be for the right reason. And you can afford to make mistakes, a million if you want, because you are in that search for the right thing, for the right job, always, always. That ethic. And that's why Dave is one of the biggest mixers in the planet.
Yeah.
Because every detail had that level of attention. He was making sure that every movement was the Dave Pensado movement.
That's a lot of the stuff that I see a lot with a lot of engineers that I talk to is like whenever they have that intention on how they approach audio, they're usually the ones that are like, doing some crazy stuff. They're really, they're breaking the barrier with like what everyone else is doing audio wise. So that's a very interesting, and I'm sure it's a intense
It's the
environment.
spirit. That's the thing. That's I think why I'm not afraid, for example, of AI.
Yeah.
Because what I've noticed is like, and some I can't remember who told me this, but somebody told me you can teach a monkey how to use Pro Tools, and it'll do a perfect job. But the monkey's not gonna give Pro Tools the soul that you're doing. That's why in the end, for example, these like DAW wars that everybody in production is familiar with, like, oh, is it FL or is it Ableton or is it Logic or is it Pro Tools? What is the best? They're all the same.
Yeah.
Because you are gonna make the same music that you would make because it's you making it at all times. So the same thing, you're always looking for the soul in music, and I think that's what separates the greatest from the good. That's what they say. Good is the best enemy of great, because the greatest are not trying to be good at anything in the process anymore. They're just trying to find that soul, that thing that gives life to the music, and that's why we all love music.
Yeah.
Because of that thing, not because the guitar sounded killer or the kick drum sounded great or
Yeah.
it's the best snare I've ever heard.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not the individual things. It's like the meaning, like you said, the soul of it, like that thing you feel when you hear the song go, goosebumps.
Yes.
Which I didn't know about that with like engineering, like a lot. Like I've spoken to a lot of people, but goosebumps is a thing which I never even thought of. Where you're just like so into it, where you get like goosebumps, and you're like, we definitely hit.
Or like crying.
Yeah, or just like just getting some sort of emotion out of like what you did.
Absolutely.
Is pretty insane.
Like there's been like a bunch of times that I'm like trying to sing parts of songs and I just can't stop crying.
Wow.
And sometimes it's not because the song is sad.
Right.
Sometimes it's, for example, the other day I was making a song and when I finished writing the post-chorus of the song, and I wasn't even thinking about writing it, I just let the song play, and when the post-chorus came, it just came to me in the head, and as I was singing it, I couldn't stop crying because I can't believe it just came into my head in this take it once.
That's insane.
And it just happens to you because as a music creator, as an artist, so to speak, I think that your bigger job is to have a big antenna to connect with what happens around you. And music really affects you in that submolecular way, so you react to it, so that's why you get the goosebumps. I didn't know that it's the goosebumps is not that the music gives it to you, is that you are receiving it.
Yeah.
It's more depending on you getting the message than in the music giving it to you.
Right. You're just you're accepting it and it enters, and then that's when you get
I didn't know that there's people that never have gotten goosebumps from a song ever.
I definitely do for sure. I get some when I listen to some music.
It makes sense because we're all similar people. We have the similar
antennas
sensitivities and stuff, right?
For sure.
But I didn't know that some people have never felt that.
I know. That's not cool.
Yeah.
You should get some goosebumps, man.
Yeah, get some goosebumps. They're great.
I love this.